Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of next 4 weeks with a general overview. We're going to start out with the coffee cup, and then we're going to go week by week with a tarot reading. We're going to also pull 3 important things you need to know at this timeline, and then we're going to see God or Goddess of Assistance for you. And by the way, if you want to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love, hit subscribe. That's the best and the free way to support the channel. And also, if you would like a private reading from me, I'm going to leave my email address in the description box below. You can go ahead and send me an email. Let's start out with your coffee cup and see what's happening in there. I already see here a capybara on top of a cloud right here, and looking at a dog. Capybaras are one of the most peaceful animals in the animal kingdom. Now, I saw initially a dog, but now I'm looking deeper. It kind of looks like a baby goat to me. Goat is the Capricorn energy, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn who's stubborn. That's the property, I feel like, that specialty of the Capricorn. They are stubborn in good and bad. So this might be a goat like on the bottom, on the foundation of the situation. Maybe you're approaching something timeline wise, it seems like within the second week in a very peaceful manner, but this person is a little bit more stubborn in order to get things done. I feel here, because of their stubbornness, you're also feeling a resistance. Maybe it is becoming harder to actually pursue a certain thing, but you're on the cloud, meaning you're on a higher level. You are on mentally in a better place, in a higher and a more enlightened place. So it seems like you might need to catch up with this person they might need to actually catch up with you to come to your level, okay? It seems like it can be about a chunk of money, a promotion. I see inside of the matter, there is also someone concerned with a big nose. You can see their face right here. They kind of looks like an animal. They look like an animal as well. Kind of have bunny ears. So in the bottom of the situation, maybe there is a person who has a scared nature, okay? The bunnies indicate being scared of something. Someone, maybe even an earth sign, who, like Capricorn is an earth sign, who really is afraid to take action, find resources. However, they're stubborn about making things happen. Actually, I had something similar with a Capricorn in the morning. Even though I'm not Sagittarius, I have a sister that's a Capricorn. What happens is, she wants to get something done, and I'm giving her the phone number to call the people, and she's like, no, you call it for me. And I'm like, you are grown women. You can call them. I have other things to do. No, you call them and tell them to come to me. And I said, I had to really push her as an older sister. If it was a different person, I wouldn't push her that much. But because as an older sister, I felt like you have to do it. Okay, you have to give them a call. It's just a one sentence you're gonna tell them. That's all. And then that's what it is like. And she said, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so it was a little push. I feel like here that's what you're gonna do as well, with a positive attitude, but you need to push this person out the window or out the door so they can do what is necessary for them. And it seems like them becoming free on what they do will affect you in the positive way as well. Maybe this is someone in your home, can be a sibling, can be a child, like a teenager, or even a young adult who really needs to step outside of the door, but they're being extremely stubborn. They don't want to do it. And by the way, my sister is not a teenager or like a young adult. She's older. However, sometimes there are certain things that we get really the inner child is stronger. Then that fearful inner child is stronger than the adult outside. And I feel like here that can be a person that you're dealing with at this moment. And it seems like this is going to go through. You're going to really reach to the sunlight, but maybe within the 4th week timeline, you're going to start seeing the sunlight and make this thing moving. Let's get back inside here. What else do we have? We have a dragon right there. Dragon is your energy, and you're looking at a butterfly. It seems like you're looking to a way to change things around, okay? Butterfly is metamorphosis. So first you need to wrap yourself into the cocoon. Give yourself some time to recover from the past and also gather up your energy so you can actually push those beautiful wings out with those colorful patterns. Seems like you already done the cocoon part of the thing, and now you are turning into the butterfly. And that is going to, like the dragon shows up here, that is going to require also your passion, your fire, not only creativity. I feel like the butterfly, turning into butterfly, is a creative metamorphosis that you're going through. Also, you're going to add your passion into it. What happens is when you pursue that pathway, there's some dark clouds coming in. So right when you're about to break through, some people might be actually opposing to it. They might try to prevent it. They might not help you, like that I mentioned, something that they need to do. They might be backing up. However, I see there's a number 3, and it also looks like a W to me, which is a win. Number 3 is your creative energy. So another butterfly right next to it states you're going to actually power through it. Your creative energy, yourself, is going to be, for this next 4 weeks timeline, is going to be your highest promoter, basically. Okay, so you can be working in a team. As a team, I see here there's a leader standing. They might not even participate here. They might not really have power. I feel like this is actually going to be the timeline that you're going to show your own power, that you are capable of getting things done when everybody's confused and they don't know what to do. When you go through it, there's a chunk of money, or this can be a blessing, this can be a material gift coming afterwards, a bonus, an upgrade coming forward. And then it is going to open up a gateway here within the maybe end of the second week, the timeline. There are 2 pathways and there's a big doorway in between it. And this is outside your comfort zone. So I feel like you're going to really get outside of that space that maybe you're feeling locked in, or that you're feeling limited. That's why I keep seeing the number 3 here. Once you start to use your creativity, and once you start to go through the things, even though it seems dark and you don't see that if it's going to work out or not, what's going to happen is the opportunity presents itself, okay? The thing is, though, yes, it is going to be outside your comfort zone. I see boats here. You can see like the boats, and their actually sails are not really up yet, so there's no wind. You might not even see the wind blowing first. That's why the boats doesn't have the sails up. But the thing is, you're getting ready, okay? You're not really budging. You're not saying, oh, there's no wind, we're not going to sail, it's not going to work out. Deep down, you're going to have this innate knowing that the path is opening. I better get ready. And the better get ready can be actually, if this is a hobby that you want to expand on, and can be taking a class about it. This is a company that you want to establish, you want to grow something. It can be taking a class about business, how it works, marketing, and communication. It can be the simplest things like that. And we have access to so many of them, but we take it granted. I feel like here, you're not going to take these things when they come across. You're not going to take them granted. You're going to see them and take them as a good chance. And we have so many also free courses online. I think like Harvard actually posts some of the classes online too. So it can be something like that, which will really occupy you, but it is going to put you on the halfway of the road. Okay, it is. You might not even realize that you're already halfway there. And then I see here the second path opens, and there's a rose here. Rose can be something that will emotionally fulfill you when it comes forward. Within the 4th week, I see here kind of looks like a fork in the road, and there you are that you're having a hard time to choose from. Maybe there are 2 people that you want to bring with you to this new journey. I don't know if you can see their faces. You can see there's someone sulking here. The other one's looking the other way around. This can be 2 people that you want to bring together. However, they don't really have that kind of an interest. Okay, this is really a situation that puts you, I don't know if we're going to get to 2 of swords within the 3rd week, but it seems like here these people are really putting you in a situation that you're going to make a choice. Okay, either one. What you're choosing here is you're choosing yourself, as you can see. And when you do choose yourself, there's a tears of joy at the end of that pathway. So this is a really positive outcome here. So choosing your desires, choosing your pathway, and pursuing your heart's guidance is going to bring your wish. Okay, wish fulfillment. That's what the tears of joy symbolizes here. In the meantime, though, I see here there's someone. He seems like this is like a construction worker building a pathway. So either we're gonna build a way, or we will find a way, or build a way energy I feel here. So this is something you are going to be really passionate about when it shows up in your life. Even though here there's a devil, the Capricorn energy again keeps whispering that, oh, it cannot be done. You're gonna keep moving forward. And when it comes to the fourth week, I see here there's actually like a light energy coming forward. So if there's something that you're struggling with, that's also going to be resolved. The solution will appear for you. Okay, that's why you have very light energy. And I even see some people are packing and moving on, moving away. If you have people that are like bothering you, it can be also like moving on and moving away. Okay, they might just pack and move on. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see a really crowded area here. And I feel like when you start to do something, for some of you, this is going to be a big month of like really collecting the crops and doing something new with your crops, basically October. The thing is, when you start to accomplish something, your desire coming really fast, and it's going to even bring something out and from the different direction that you're desiring as well. Many people are going to have a lot of opinion. Okay, that's these words and the crowd coming forward. Everybody's going to have an idea and of their own perspective. Maybe they want to say that they have participated in what you have created. That can be the thing. I feel like you're not really going to care about that. There's only one person specific right here. Looks like a turtle to me. This can be someone doing about a house. Maybe you want to purchase a house, want to build a house with you or for you. However, they're not really happy. Within the fourth week, you might come across them. And you are looking like a giraffe here. So you have a higher perspective about the subject. This person, okay, there's this third desire also coming forward right there. You have a higher perspective. There's a tears of joy coming forward. So you can foresee what's going to happen in this situation. But this person has some sort of like a trouble of understanding or maybe finding resources to get this thing done. They might really ask for your opinion here, or they might need some comfort from you. But I see that you're looking for a different direction here. That's why this can be someone maybe you have given advice before and they didn't take it. Now they're crawling back. That's what you can see, like how upset they are. So this can also be someone who's in need. This kind of reminds me when I look closer as a frog. Frog multiply really fast. So this can be also someone who grew up really fast as a business or as a friend. Maybe somebody entered into your friend group and became friendly with everyone, but now they're getting pushed away because they were in everybody's business, but you're looking the other way. Maybe you haven't supported their actions and now you're looking another way and you're saying, you know what, you brought this upon yourself kind of energy I feel from you. But I see that this can even be someone who had their eyes on your prize. And it seems like here, there's a tears of joy keeps coming forward. You're going to receive your prize. They're not going to be able to get it away from you. And maybe this is someone who already like impressed the crowd, but not really did anything. So seems like that's why when they ask for help, you are actually looking away to the other side. This doesn't really show that you're doing something negative here, because it seems like there is certain like intuitive guidance coming forth and you will feel the energy. You're creating 2 layers of walls around you, meaning maybe when it comes to protecting your energy, verbally you're not communicating, and also like physically you're not seeing these people anymore. It can be something like that. Another thing here, because I see like some sort of like an upgrade happening in your cup, that might require you to stay away from certain type of like gossiping and lying kind of energies. Okay, let's see what's happening here week by week, and we'll get some clarity into the situation as well. I wonder what this person is, who they are. Let's see, is this a love interest, or is this someone who's like coming with material desires? This is the first week. We have 10 of Swords, guys. Some endings are coming, and this might seem a little dramatic. However, I feel like the foresight. Some of you have the foresight. You knew this was going to happen. You were expecting this to happen, and you know that there's actually, this is the end, meaning this is the rock bottom, meaning this is actually the place that you jump up to the higher. If you can see it as the bottom of the ocean, now you can really spring forth to the highest, the top level. So what happens here, that what you can do as an action, the situation is something is ending, and the action coming forward as the devil here, the Capricorn energy I felt around your cup. You're dealing with a Capricorn, or you're dealing with someone who comes to you with this obsessive thoughts or overthinking patterns, or maybe some addictions here. And I want to pull another card to see the action, because the action can be coming as an advice to you to let go of, if this is something that you're obsessed about and now it's come to an end. This can be a relationship also ending, or a situation that didn't work anymore coming to an end. Maybe you're going to start obsessing about it. The action here is being the higher person. Okay, the Hierophant, the higher person, the one that holds the keys. So the higher approach, a wiser approach, is the key in order to get over the situation. And like I said, when you try to take action, a Capricorn might show up, or a devil energy might show up to stop you on your tracks, distract you. Hierophant is a spiritual authority, so go back to your spiritual practices at first, and that will give you the guidance to what to do in that situation. And final outcome will be 8 of Cups, which seems like here that you're completely walking away from a situation. However, 8 of Cups is actually emotionally detaching yourself from the outcome. That when you look at the things from a higher perspective, like the draft does here, instead of stooping to their own level, okay, you're gonna have options here. You can go to hell, you can go to heaven. When you go to heaven, this will actually help you walk away from the situation emotionally, so you will change your perspective. When you come back around and look at it, you will even maybe start anew or find a better way to take care of this thing for yourself. We have King of Pentacles here. This can be, again, Capricorn energy. Maybe you're ending a relationship with someone who has a lot of resources and power, strength. However, maybe they're not really positively participating into your growth, even though they have all the resources in their hand. That's why you want to let it go. And the thing is here, the Hierophant, like, instead of going to the devil and obsessing, oh, this is ended, it's my fault or their fault, this and that, blaming others, when you go to the higher level, this will give you an inspiration and also the power to make things happen, a new thing, a new beginning, start something that you're passionate about. We have Page of Cups here, so you're going to be emotionally able to move away from it, and you're going to start planting the new seeds of a new, better future. Again, we have a lot of passion here, but the Pentacles energy, this is you actually being mature, and then that maturity giving you new inspiration to start something new. I said new many times, so I hope that you are actually getting that message. King of Pentacles can be someone, when it comes to you, can be someone boring and slow to move and establish, however, not passionate like you are. And it seems like that might be the thing that you are actually saying, you know what, this is not going to really serve my highest purpose. That's why you're moving on. When it comes to second week, you're going to make the right choice here. The justice is going to be served. What's fair, what you're deserving. Maybe this is a relationship or job that you're walking away from. Emotionally, you're detaching yourself from it. And maybe you're actually accepting a lower position in somewhere else and starting there. Soon as you actually set yourself for happiness, the justice will come back. The justice to what's fair, what you're deserving. Maybe there's a compensation that you're going to get out of it. Maybe there's something better waiting for you. But when you move on and not dwell on the negativity of that past, you're going to achieve your heart's desire. The situation will be something that will be fair for you. And the action you need to take here is the Moon, which is your intuitive gut feeling guidance. That will give you clarity. At first, you might not know what to do or how the things are going to evolve. You might not really see how the future is going to be. However, the moon gives us the signal of trust your gut. And even if you're driving in the dark, if you have your headlights on, you will get to where you need to go. Get that lights on, which is your intuitive guidance. That will carry you to your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, your heart's desire. Okay, so I feel like this is very clear. Even though the moon brings some like ambiguous situation to your life, means that your mental mind is not really going to cut it. You need to tap into more of a higher power, those higher faculties. We have 10 of Pentacles with the Justice. Some of you are going to get good material satisfaction, investment ideas, and when you pursue them, it is going to have a long-term stability. We have the Tower moment coming with the moon. So in the darkness, the lightning will strike, and I feel like the lightning is about the action that you're going to take. The Tower is that you are the lightning, you're the fire. When you keep going with this desire, with this intuitive guidance, you have the desire, you know what's fair, and you pursue that. You might need to demolish some structures. This can be within you, around you, that are not really working anymore. Okay, you need to speak the truth. Your intuition is going to really guide you towards it. And this can be even catching someone lying and just telling them, you know what, we're done here. Let's not move on with this lie anymore. So it can be something like that, because I feel this is going to be your wish fulfillment. This is going to work something better for you. 4 of Wands is celebration, coming together with the loved ones, and coming to a finish line, completing a timeline, completing a story. This can even be a situation that you're working on for a long time, and the cracks are showing, so you are demolishing some parts, okay, of that cracks. Like, you're not really going to rebuild on it, because the outcome will be something that is much better than what you are actually dealing with at this time. Okay, and we have here the third week, 8 of Pentacles. I told you in the cup, improve your knowledge and master your craft. This can be speaking, this can be art, music, this can be finance, whatever your craft is. Third week, you're going to get the chance to master your craft. This can be about the victory, the wish fulfillment, completing the timeline, starting something new, and you will get the chance to explore new things about your crafts, and that's going to be the situation. When you're doing that, 9 of Wands is like, he actually defended this yard and he put his sticks up. Now he just put a territory around it. So you know certain things. The action is defend what you already know, but you're going to add on to them. So 9 of Wands, he has a negative attitude here. He's the wounded warrior. He's tired, and you're going to be a little bit tired because of the things that you have been through. I feel like it's coming as like advice to tell you, which I feel like, Sagittarius, you're not really that judgmental. However, you might be in the situation to learn new things, and you might say, I already know that, but there might be a new thing coming forward that you don't know about. So be open to the creative new changes, which will give you the power to make the right decisions, and with a gentle mind, rather than coming up with what I know attitude. Queen of Swords has a softer approach to the situation compared to King of Swords. So you're going to do what's right, what's logical, but with a little bit gentle attitude and trying to understand why certain things are happening. Okay, 8 of Pentacles comes with a 5 of Swords. You might be stepping into an area that is a little bit vicious, that people really fight to win. That's why it might require you to learn as much as you can about this new subject. 9 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles, I feel like you are, while you're taking action, this is the action, however, coming with a lot of doubt. I feel this quote comes, do it afraid, comes in my mind here. So if you're afraid of something, you are doubtful of if it's going to work out, we're doing all these things. The sun coming afterwards is telling me that it is going to work out, but you're not really seeing the end result yet, okay? Queen of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. So this will be something that will help you see things clearly. You will have a logical approach, an idea of how to execute things at the end of the day. And the Knight of Pentacles, actually someone who takes slow actions and plants the seeds for the future, and then collects the crops in a very plentiful way. So when you have clarity, you will make the right move moving forward from this moment. Let's see the week 4. We have 401s again. Some of you are getting married, guys. That may be the situation, or you're going to be attending to a wedding or a party or a harvest or something. Like this can be even apple orchards that you're going to go to collect some harvest there and celebrate some beautiful situation. The action comes with a hangman, so you're going to get invited, but you should really contemplate if you should go or not. This can be even like a friend actually inviting you over that you haven't spoke to for a while. And we have here Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and a Pisces energy. Hangman, this action is telling you to stop on your tracks. Pause for a second, change your perspective. Maybe you don't really want to go, but this might be telling you, maybe this is what you should do. You should just think about it for a second. It can be other way around as well. I want to see the outcome here. Yeah. When you get there, so the Pisces, the hangman is telling me now, maybe you should consider not doing that, because when you get there, if you take the action, it can end up being a big burden to you. This can be someone maybe celebrating and launching a new business, inviting you over to sell you 20 different bags over there. Maybe that's why you should be stopping on your tracks, which can be a good warning here. Let's see what this 4 of Wands is, because we have High Priestess with the Pisces energy. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this is someone knowledgeable. Yeah, they have some things in their head, but there are other things in their mind. Someone knowledgeable, someone knows what they're doing. However, they have also confused energy. This is 4 of Cups, also have Pisces. And before that, we have 5 of Swords, someone who will do anything to win. So that can be the energy. Even though it seems like a wedding, it seems like a celebration, a finish line that you're going to get invited to, it can turn out to be something that a manipulation happening here. I usually like to interpret things in a positive way. However, the cards are coming forward, and the 10 of Wands is a burden at the end of the day. Like this is, it doesn't matter which way I interpret it. It is a burden as an outcome. Again, it's coming forward. So yeah, you're going to, when you pause, reflect, and you're going to start to see how is it going to be a burden to you, okay, when you take this responsibility and join to that. And we have here is the situation will end up, if you do not pause and go say, I will help, the situation will end up becoming something really burdensome for you. However, the 2 of Wands tells me that you will come up with a plan before you get there. Let's see if the plan is going to change things. Yes, it will. So you can come up with a smarter plan, not just jumping into things without planning and just being spontaneous. If you plan it out carefully, write things down, or maybe send a memo, this will be the amount that I will participate. If you accept it, then I'll show up. It can turn things around to your wish fulfillment, so you can really enjoy when you step into that environment. You can really enjoy the things, okay? Now let's pull 3 important things you need to know during this timeline. Let's see what they are. We have the Sun again. So a lot of optimistic opportunities might be coming your way, or this can be, we have, this is Ace of Diamonds actually. You can see Ace of Diamonds. A material victory or a new endeavor can come across your path. But the Sun also indicates the Sun is going to shine over it. You're going to see the good parts and the bad parts, and the optimistic and pessimistic. All things are going to be available in front of you. You need to really look at it very detailedly and understand if you want it or not. I see here the turtle, guys. This is like a 4th week timeline, the turtle. So I told you there's someone maybe in distress, and maybe they're celebrating something, they need support. That's why you're looking away. Looking away means that you're not really carrying their burden on your back, okay? And the Sun shining here. The Fox is also coming. There's a shady situation aligning with the 10 of Wands. So Fox indicates there's something hidden in the shadows. Maybe it's about asking for more questions to understand the true intent of people, which is actually showing here. When you ask for questions, you're going to be able to make new plans for yourself. The key is unlocking the locked doors. 8 of Pentacles again here. 8 of Diamonds is the Pentacles energy, which is learning, knowing what you're dealing with. That will be your key to unlock the locked doors, or if there's a trick that's going to give you clarity to understand and resolve that very well, okay? I'm going to pull a Devi or Deva, which is a god or goddess, for assistance this timeline for you. Let's see which one will bring to you and the blessings, or they also have some gifts. We have the Varaha, the boar avatar, looking beautiful here, jumping with joy. We have your mantra. You can take a screenshot of that one. And the meditation is, Hail to you, O Lord of the universe. You have taken the form of a boar. The earth rests in peace on the tip of your tusk, like a stain on the disk of the moon. The blessings this will bring to your life, banishment of fear, oh, we love that. Protecting the world's ecology, yes. Intelligent use of the world's resources, freedom from the fear of dirt and darkness. I think there was a song, it was called Freed from Desire back in my day. Freedom from the fear of dirt and darkness. So there's going to be clarity. The sun is actually going to shine on that dirt and darkness if you have any surrounding you right now. And it's going to bring a lot of good clarity into your life. You can call upon the boar avatar Varaha if you would like to have clarity. And if you want to have cleanliness, like maybe you have a cluttered space at this moment, you can ask for it to give you guidance to what to do with that stuff, okay? Let's pull your further guidance for this timeline. We have the soothsayer, traveled road seldom taken. Exactly. So this is actually a very good one because she's holding a wand in her hand. You are a fire, a wand, and wand can be your passion. And this can be totally different from what everybody is doing. And this is suggesting that for this next 4 weeks, travel that road seldom taken. And in order to find that road, that's why I feel like Eight of Pentacles kept coming here, that you need to learn what the traveled road is, okay? All right, my beautiful Sagittarius, I would like to thank you for joining me today, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.